Welcome back. I'm Vishal, your mover and shaker delivering enterprise strategies for leaders in under 5 minutes here on the Enterprise Joy podcast. And today is Saturday, which means we are connecting the dots from this week's theme of thinking in bets and leaving you with one clean framework you can actually carry into the next week. Now, we started off this week by breaking the illusion of certainty. Kahneman and Tversky's research showing us how quickly we swap actual data for mental stories. That's why your first move in any high-stakes call should be to frame it as a bet. Actually writing it down as a bet card, what you think will happen, when it will happen, what success looks like, your probability, two assumptions that most likely are going to sink you, a couple of tripwires that would make you stop and rethink, and then attaching a base rate so you are not just trusting your gut instincts. Then midweek, we explored the door test by Jeff Bezos, a distinction between one-way and two-way doors. So if a decision can be reversed without much cost, move fast. If it can't, slow down and widen the circle of challenge. We layered this with rhythm from the Good Judgment Project to make small, frequent updates based on fresh evidence. A 5-minute weekly sweep of your bets using something like a Brier score can save you from months of wrong turns. And then just yesterday, we looked at sizing the decisions using expected value, how a low chance move with massive upside might still be worth it, and the safe choices that we make can actually be the riskiest if we quietly erodes the value or blocks better opportunities. And that was our week. So here's a story for you to contemplate. In May of 2020, as COVID gutted the travel industry, Airbnb CEO Brian Chesky sent a memo to his employees with two clear truths. They didn't know when the travel would return, and when it did, it would look different. He cut everything outside his core services. He paused new bets like transportation and studios and doubled down on the hosts and the stays. It was a brutal set of calls, but it was pure bets thinking. Clarify the assumptions, protect the upside, and cut exposure where the downside was unbounded. He basically did everything we discussed this week. So here's a one-page playbook for you so you can do the same. First, frame every major decision as a bet and having a base rate. Second, make your assumptions explicit and add tripwires. Third, match your decision speed to reversibility. Fourth, update in small regular intervals. And fifth, size your bets with expected value. And finally, your Saturday drill to get this playbook going. Pick one decision you made this week. Write it as bet, note the base rate, add one tripwire, and then ask yourself, is this a one-way or a two-way door? If two-way, plan a fast small experiment next week. If a one-way, then schedule a challenge session before locking it in. If you do this once a week, you'll find that your decisions get cleaner, your course corrections become faster, your mistakes become smaller, and that's the whole point, not perfection, but staying in the game with more chips than you bleed. Tomorrow I'll be back with a new theme for the week. So if this week has resonated with you, write to me on podcast@enterprisejoy.com, hit that follow or simply show up tomorrow. I'm Vishal and this is the Enterprise Joy podcast, enterprise strategies for leaders in under 5 minutes. Make your long run bets today. I'll see you tomorrow.